The mystery of motion. Why do planets orbit the sun in such perfect harmony? Why do they speed up near the sun and slow down farther away? Johannes Kepler described these patterns over 400 years ago with 3 laws, but what causes those paths? Quantum information holography reveals the true origin. It shows that planetary motion isn't pulled like a stone on a string. It is the result of spinning light encoded as quantum state vectors, projected from a singularity onto the fabric of spacetime. In QIH, the universe is built from tiny spinning arrows of light called quantum state vectors, or QSVs. Each QSV spins on a quantum axis and contains 4 key pieces of information. First, its amplitude, how likely it is to appear. Second, its angular frequency, how fast it spins, which determines its energy. Third, its wave vector, its direction of motion across space. And fourth, its phase, its timing in the rhythm of the universe. All of this is encoded in a universal wave expression. We say the amplitude times e⁻⁵ multiplied by the wave vector dot position minus angular frequency times time plus the phase. These spinning QSVs form the holographic tensor field of the universe. Kepler's first law, ellipses. The sun and planets exchange spinning light. They become entangled, projecting into each other across the fabric of space. The result? A curved projection. An ellipse? This shape isn't random, it's the interference pattern of 2 entangled QSV fields. So Kepler's first law, the elliptical orbit, comes from geometry of entangled light. Kepler's second law, equal areas in equal time. As a planet orbits, it sweeps out equal areas in equal time. This happens because of the conservation of angular momentum. In QIH, this means when the planet moves closer to the sun, the distance shrinks. To conserve momentum, the spin rate, or angular frequency, increases. Faster spin means faster motion. Spoken naturally, the equation is angular momentum equals mass times radius squared times angular frequency. So motion is faster when spin is tighter, encoded by QSVs, Kepler's third law, time and radius. Now let's talk about the time it takes to orbit. Kepler found that the square of the period is proportional to the cube of the orbit's radius. This means, as radius increases, the curvature of the QSV field decreases. With less curvature, spin rate slows down. The orbit takes longer to complete. This isn't about force, it's about geometry, the curvature of spinning light. All of this is made possible by one foundational truth. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. This isn't just trigonometry. In QH, sine squared represents constructive interference when QSVs align. Cosine squared represents destructive interference when they cancel out. Together they always add up to 1, the total conserved energy or the speed of light in natural units. This identity guarantees that all the light spinning on qubits always balances. The universe never loses or gains energy. It simply redistributes its rhythm. In Einstein's theory, time slows down near gravity. In QIH, we see the same, but through spin. Each QSV acts as a light clock spinning at angular frequency. As spin increases, time slows. The QIH version of the time dilation formula is elapsed time equals original time divided by the square root of 1 minus spin rate squared. It's geometry. Time curves as light spins. In quantum mechanics, every possible path is included in the final result. In QIH, every spinning QSV adds to the final hologram. The master equation is reality equals the sum of all amplitudes times e⁻⁵ multiplied by the wave vector dot position minus spin rate times time plus phase. Each spinning arrow of light contributes to your reality. These aren't just ideas, they're measured. Through CERN's Mun experiments showing time dilation, through NASA's orbital data matching angular momentum, through gravitational wave detections from LIGO, through quantum entanglement, black hole Hawking radiation and atomic clocks. Let's sum it up. Planets move in ellipses because light interferes. They speed up and slow down because QSV spin is conserved. The orbital time relates to radius because of spin curvature. Time itself is made of spin. The identity sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1 is the rule of balance that makes the entire cosmos possible. This isn't a metaphor, it is spinning light and geometry. This is reality and Kepler's laws projecting the holographic script of the universe.